Okay, so from last time, I think most of this stuff wasn't rendered. It was morely like just line art. I've been animating, and here's how it looks right now. So let's start playing the parts that are already done. I don't know why, but I'm saving like this part for last. So in episode 3 of this stream, we are continuing to. I'm going to continue to render it and see if anyone has any questions or anything. Right now, it is currently at 0 people. Well, that one person does not count. I don't know why YouTube does not like fix that, but that's just that one person is me streaming. So at best, when it comes to streaming, of course I'm talking to myself. Mostly it's like one person, but later on when the thing is fully done, then other people watch it, and that's all that matters. All right. One of the staff is leaving. Let's see what we got. It's always doable when I'm playing. So I think the best way is to just pretend that no one's actually coming. And some people do come at times, but I think it's best like just pretending that this is like a recording or something until like we catch up on like getting people active to see what's up. So it looks like I basically did the way I usually do it, which is freehand. Not really. The way I do it now is it's very tricky. It is okay, so to basically show what it was that I did, I have it on a very low brush size to give it that flashy look and appearance. So let's go to one that is not done. Okay, so basically what I did for all of these animations was I didn't do it in freehand. I basically sketched out a random form of what I wanted to do. So we'll use this guy with the gun for an example. He's pretty he's shooting up random clowns. Just shooting fucking clowns. So give him that cheek. He's not the other guy with the bat, he's a different guy. And so the first thing is to figure out what I want him to look like. And this takes time to master. So what I don't do, which was part of the newer style, was like do the way I wanted him to look in a sketched way. Instead, this time I just add the line art on top of the basic sketch. Just trying to show a way of how I do it now. It is much more interesting this way. Say, let's give him some sort of weird shoulder pad thing right here. Some gloves. It's got weird looking hands though, but I'll let it pass. So this is the last one. that isn't really fully rendered. So this is how basically I do it. I'll just make a bullet like pop out like right there. This is a weird gun. Put another shoulder pad that's right behind there, and some chest armor. Some weird looking belt and pockets. Now the way I do it now is like, I think it's like it's better than doing it in the way I was doing it quite some time ago. And I'll show you why. So basically what I would do with this would I would like make this layer and usually sketch it out and then do the liner on top. But that became very tedious, and then I learned something. I could just put the onion skin layer right there, but I think it's better doing it this way. So what you would do is you would go back and forth to check what the previous one looked like, so you have an idea of what the last one you did looks like, and you just keep going back and forth. Since his eyes are changed a bit, you can change up the eyes just very little, not too much, or else it's going to look like it's a bit of a glitch. This is like probably the most slowest process yet. Oh, you know what? His eyes are actually facing the other way. There we go. And to new people, this might be not as easy, because one, if you haven't like tried the other way first, this might be a bit difficult, but who knows. I think this is the most easiest way. You just have to go back and forth and try to get that idea of what he looked like for moving. So now this is where I have to draw the hair. If I do all my animations like this, it's probably going to be a lot more work. Make his hair shake a bit by moving the hair strands. Looks somewhat identical, so it's okay. What did it look like? It was like a square. So this is what I basically have been doing for like all the other things right here, going back and forth and doing this absolute madness just to make sure it is correct by flipping back and forth. Next time I'll try it with like a different file, and I will basically do some voice acting yet again, because I haven't really voice acted or done any voice acting on my channel for quite some time. So that will be pretty interesting to see how see how that works. And that's how I basically do it. It's a pain in the ass, but it's definitely worth it. Going back and forth. And I just basically put it through a loop. Okay, so that doesn't go there, and then we have to do the part where he's slaughtered. I like how this animation is. Even if it's like only 2 frames, but it looks so effective. It's actually pretty effective. Epic Gamer from Field Troller. What are you animating? Like a deaf fight or something? Nice. Mm-hmm. It is definitely a fight. But this is only half of the animation. All right, I think we're gonna make this until like 5 o'clock, and then that's it, and then I end this thing. Nice and gay. Hot. Am I at my place? Well, it's 1:25 a.m. at my place. Well, I hear it's supposed to be like a standard Eastern Standard Time because that's where I'm at. So yeah, it might be different from where you're at. YouTube might like get me for like the thing that just recently happened. I have non-safe for web art on my desktop background as my picture. It's only shown for like a quick second. So I get the message saying your thing has been removed due to showing nudity. This stinking ass site. And this animation would definitely be demonetized by the time it actually goes up. If I was actually making any money, but I'm not because YouTube's fag. My voice definitely feels a bit broken though, because I haven't been doing a lot of voice acting for like quite a long time. Seems like I got to start talking to myself or do something. Pretty much taking forever to animate one simple fight scene. Oh hey, we're both East Coasters. Yup. What really needs to be done is there needs to be another animation be put it up on my channel. But I feel like if I do it like this, it's gonna take freaking forever. This fight scene is like only like what 2 seconds long, and it's like but it takes freaking forever just to do. Look at that. I don't like how the way that looks. I think this fight scene is way better than the other one I did like a while ago. Definitely better than the other one. See anything else? Message is held for review. Someone's spamming.
Jump down, and then say some fucking gay.
I does this track. I'm definitely gonna look at that later. Thank you, Troller. Definitely gonna look at that later. This is like 10 times better than the other way I used to do it, because the other way I had to sketch out the details and that was tedious, and then you had to then I had to do the line art on the details, and that was getting that's enough to drive a man insane. It's very tough, but it's like so worth it once it's done. But this is so much better, just doing a little weird little sketch and then make sure that the proportions are right when doing the line art. Except this is good, except when it's like right here, so I'm gonna have to use a V-cam to follow the main character. Our main character is in the purple because the characters are shrinking. But I also like how the way it does it because he's like they're moving backwards, and then they start to fight. Because all it was in like the other animation was just him hitting and knocking the guys down, and it didn't feel realistic. It felt cheap. So I like took this thing from Twitter and slowly analyzed it, and it's like a miniature sketch. It's like a small animation. It's not here. Okay. I'm afraid to look it up because I got I got inappropriate stuff on my computer, so I cannot risk like that. Even though I'm not getting paid, I really will still get upset if this video gets taken down because it starts showing nudity or explicit content. So yeah. Oh wow, that was real freaking smart of me. Make sure it's saved so just in case if it crashes. Epic. It's a bit cancerous, this track. It looks dope so far. Who doesn't like iDubbbz? I think I'll just do the sword after he's done beating the living shit out of this one. Like, this shit's ridiculous. This one is probably like shorter than the other fight one. I'll probably have to put up a comparison or make a comparison video on how the things changed up and how the animation is now. Okay, there's nah, save that for later. Oh well, that's just great. So now you have to copy and paste the sword, and I'm not doing that yet. Yeah, whatever. Can't YouTube forgive like a 2-second pick? Oh man. Come on, man. I want some hentai. Not on YouTube though. It's really funny. I don't know how like some people get away with just showing shit. But if it's your original content, then it's like getting taken down. There used to be a guy called Naughty Sticks, and his shit got freaking destroyed by YouTube because he was breaking the community guidelines. What would really suck is not being able to make any violence on my YouTube account because YouTube sees it as unfamily friendly. First off, why is YouTube trying to be like PBS Kids? Like, really? Like, they're trying to be so overprotective of what people see. It's ridiculous. I would say it would be funny, but it's now to the point where it's like so stupid and just overrated to just do that. So overrated. You know what? I'm just gonna make that just keep it shit like that. Man. This site used to be so great. I hate freaking saying that because I feel like I say it in every stream or almost anything that I almost do. YouTube used to be so great. Well, that's the truth. It wasn't always like being so far up people's asses of what they do on the damn site. The real thing that's frustrating is that the fact is some YouTubers that have over 1 million views that are very popular can do whatever the hell they want. They can put up copyrighted music and not get in trouble for it. While people who are small and pretty much don't have like a big audience like Markiplier Jacksepticeye get copyright claimed, but the other guys don't. So no shit, it feels unfair. Pretty straight up ignorant. But they only can get away with it until like some news channel or outlet starts complaining about that one specific person. Let's see what y'all are saying. None right now. But as my opinion, don't take it too personal, but I think voting is just a waste of time because we have like a whole bunch of professional liars. They say they promise to do this and do that, but really all they're doing is just caring about the high class. That's it. And if we got anybody who basically was who was part of the people who actually gave a shit about the mid and the low class, they would be like terminated. By who? I don't fucking know, but all I know is if we had somebody who basically gave a shit about us, someone in this country would assassinate them. But when it comes to anybody who's crooked like a damn fence, then they don't get that type of treatment. They just get to do whatever the fuck they want. And that's why I think voting is a complete waste of time. Because even if we did win, they would just take him out. If YouTube wants that kind of family friendly, if YouTube wants to that kind of family friendly, okay, then make the video age restricted. But why? Does it have to be demonetized? Message is held for review. That's just retarded. All because he said retarded. This thing is now in questioning. What I really want Nintendo to do, leaving the subject of voting and all that other shit, but what I want Nintendo to do is make another Wind Waker Legend of Zelda, sort of like Breath of the Wild. That would be awesome, because that was like one of my favoriteest games. But I also liked it because of its style, and I think that if they did like a Breath of the Wild type open world type thing, but with the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker style, that would be pretty dope. I would like that. It's just a random thought that I just thought that would be awesome. That would just be totally awesome. Nintendo can do whatever they want to do, but I just think that would be pretty dope. If they did that. Like, Wind Waker's okay and all, but I think I'm not talking about like a Nintendo DS port or anything. I'm talking about like an IP for the Switch. That would be pretty dope. It would also be like a bit of nostalgic because of the style. Probably some of the weapons in there can be new and old. It's a pretty dope ass idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone has thought about it. It was like, what if they actually did that? That shit would be awesome. Of course, I don't own a Switch, so I have to basically like watch it on YouTube. Come on now, I'm almost... Man, this thing is always sometimes tedious. The hardest thing ever. Only in my opinion. It's doing stuff like this. But God, is it so freaking worth it when it's done, though. Like Ryder said, shit's beautiful. I'll show it. I mean, like, he's not saying I'm retarded. He's saying that the fucking system's retarded, and I agree. Like, it's really funny because everyone in who basically has a YouTube account is pretty much smarter than the dumbass people who work at YouTube. Really, like, really just knows a lot more than what YouTube's supposed to know. And there was this one thing that said, if we make our stuff age restricted, then we should be able to have like some type of adult theme advertisements. And that is actually a great idea. I don't know why there's so many dumbasses in like Google and YouTube. Which reminds me, I just canceled my YouTube Red because, well, it's out of having ads, it's completely worthless. What would actually make it a good thing is if we could watch, if they could charge us $10 for no ads, but also like every movie that you're supposed to pay for, like Jason Bourne or Transformers or whatever, make all of that free because we are paying $10 a month for that instead of their original program. I hate their original program. I think that it's just a cash grab, like almost. That's what I really think of. Like, they want to try to be original or make their YouTube originals, but I just don't like it. I think that if they did what I just said, they would probably earn a lot more money and stop whining. But since they want to keep on being stupid and keep making dumb behind ideas, then just let them just roll with it, I guess. Even though their idea of like saying, oh, let's just charge people for using and looking at our gay YouTube originals and not having to look at ads. I mean, it's fun. It was fine at first, but then you're just like, then you look at yourself and you're like, what the fuck am I paying for? Like, come on now. Oh yeah, like his face is really green. Yeah, my birthday's coming up, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. Probably gonna take like a half a bit of some time off on that day. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Ignore the fucked up grammar. Yeah, pretty much. YouTube is pretty much just copying people. I can't even understand why they're being so stupid. They're like the most watched platform, and you're telling me they can't even make any good plans for their own selves? Stupid. Like, it's fine and all to like listen to your music for free without listening to any ads. But over time, that shit just doesn't seem to matter anymore. Like, you can have $1,000, pay off the YouTube membership for like every time, but then still get the fuck bored because the originals suck, and you have to pay for the movies that you're watching on YouTube Red. What, that doesn't even make any sense. Oh, I got YouTube Red, but I'm paying for let's say Ready Player One for $20 while paying off a YouTube Red service that only allows you to watch ads. Like, you gotta be having a very low IQ to not put the pieces together and say that this is ridiculous. And that YouTube can't even do it right. Why did I do that? I didn't give him a face. Whatever. Okay. I think this fight scene will look very boring if I don't add the VCam, but I'll do that at a later time. Better. I don't think YouTube's gonna like instantly see that nude part unless sometime later when I get actually big, they will some hater I guess will like report this stream, but to me by then it won't fucking matter because I'll probably just be high up in the clouds or something. Man, B-Day is the 22nd. Oh, good for you, Megan. And there's a holiday the next day, so I'm really set for party mode. That's nice. Man, I wouldn't say I would be ready for party mode at all. Like, the only thing that matters right now is getting a job and getting into my art classes, because staying in the house for too long can lead to insanity. So almost that time to end the stream, but don't worry, I'll be still working on this. Next time it will be starting at the same time at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's the next time the stream will start. So that's just a little heads up. For deep down, I feel like I shouldn't really be scheduling these things, but for some reason I think it's gonna pay off, so I'm not really that worried. Get like 5 minutes until I end the stream. Oh man. I will be back. Nature is calling. Yeah, well, I'm about to end it anyway. It's about to be 5. So basically we'll do these streams for like, and future streams for at least like 1 hour, and then that's it. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay. I'll probably like do like 3 streams a week, and in the midst of those, hopefully I have like an animation or something being put up, because I mean, who the hell wants to keep watching this? I mean, like almost every time. Gotta get animation done sometime, man. Can't rely on this forever. That was stupid. I did that stupid thing again. Two more minutes. Bye, mate. Right back at you. I'm almost done anyway. Well, not really. Okay. All right, that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen.